I would like to say that in my well wishes, and I was parroting the loving kindness by recitation of one of the paragraphs from the Yatana Sutta. Dhamma Adesi Idambi Bodhi Yatana Panita Etina Sachena Suvati Hotu.
在还没有开始这个佛法开始之前呢，Sayadaw会给大家祝福，然后Sayadaw诵念了那一句巴利语。
Today, so I would like to give the Dhamma talk. The title name is Overview and Recommendations on the Purification of Mind, Cittavisuddhi.
今天呢，Sayadaw要给大家讲解这个心清净的这个部分。
For the purification of mind, so the requirement are Sila training, Samadhi training, Paññā trainings are required.
在心清净的这个部分呢，我们必须要达到这个戒清净、心清净，还有那个智清净。见清净
By the power of the sila, by the power of the concentration, by the power of the paññā only, one can purify one's mind.
也唯有通过戒的力量，还有那个定力、禅定的力量，还有见智慧的力量呢，我们才能够那个得到心的清净。
To purifying the mind also, our Buddha preached many sutta in the Tipitaka.
在心清净这个部分呢，佛陀也在很多经典里面有提到。
Among these teaching, I would like to give the Dhamma talk. So one of the sutta from the Majjhima Nikaya Metta Discourse. That is a Vada, simply of the clothes.
Clothes.
Yes.
在讲解的时候呢，我想要提出这个我想要去跟大家讲一部经来作为开示。
Really, we should understand that our mind is very important.
我们应该要理解我们的心，理解我们的心呢是非常重要的。
Because as our human beings, we are constituted material and mentality. Another one, mind and matter.
因为呢，我们人类呢，我们的生命呢是由两种东西组成，一种呢是心，一种呢是物质。
Also, our Buddha reminds us to control our mind, to understand our mind.
佛陀呢也提醒我们，让我们去控制我们的心，去理解我们的心。
Because you see, our Buddha preached, Chittina niyati loko, that the world is led around by the mind.
Led around by the mind.
Yeah, the world is led around by the mind.
佛陀呢也说呢，我们的世界呢都围绕在我们的心。
Chittina parikasati, the world is dragged by here and there. Really, the world means all beings.
我们的心呢，由这个世界呢，由我们的心拉来这边，又拉去另外一边。这些世界呢，主要是由这些众生所组成。
Cittasa ikadammasa sabbiwa wasa mandaku. That is, mind is the one things all under its control.
心是一切的主，一切都由心来控制。
Because you see in this paragraph, the world is so all the beings are led around by the mind because of they acting according to their mind only.
sorry, Sayadaw, can you repeat again?
The world is led around by the mind because all beings are so under they acting according to their mind.
这个世界呢是由我们的心所主导的，所以这些外围的一切都是由我们的心所造作。
So Cittavisuddhi Purification because their mind, they act, they do here and there. So
因为我们的心的关系呢，我们会有行为的造作这些事情，造作那些事情。
So Cittavisuddhi Ikadamasa Sabiwa Wasamanaku. All beings are under the mind's control. So they are acting, they are doing to all the performance, all the actions they done, they do.
一切的众生的行为呢，都是由我们的心所造作的，所以是的。
Also, our Buddha preached in the Dhamma, although the mind is, so all the beings are under the control. Our Buddha preached also. So, Donika Hasa Lahu no, Yatra Kama Nipati no, Cittasa Dhammato Sadhu, Cittan Dandan Sukhawahan. Really, Donika Hasa. Difficult to be controlled also. Donika Hasa. Difficult to be controlled. The mind is difficult to be controlled.
佛陀在经典里面说呢，我们的心呢都是由我们的世界的一切呢都是由我们的心而造作。之后呢，Sayadaw就诵念了这一段巴利语，然后巴利语的意思简单的意思就是说，我们的那个心是很难以控制的，很难受到我们所控制。
Lahuno means very strict, very strictly.
Very strict.
Swift, SWIFT, very fast. Lahuno means.
Lahuno 的意思呢，就是非常的迅速，非常的快。
Yatta kama nipati no. So it's wonder whatever target it wishes.
它会往任何我们想要的方向而去。
So Cittavisuddhi Dhammato Sadhu, Cittan Dandan Sukhawahan. Taming the mind is good. The taming mind bringing the bliss.
得到成就的那个得到成就的心呢，会是喜悦的，是被祝福的。
Another paragraph is Buddha mentioned, the Buddha preached in the Cittavaka chapter of the mind. That is,
还有一段， 还有一段那个经典呢，佛陀也在另外一部经呢有提到这个关于我们的心。
Suddho Satta Suniputa Yatha Kama Nipatina Cittan Rakhita Medavi Cittan Gautam Sukhawahan. That is Suddho Satta Suniputa. Because extremely not subtle, very hard to see also.
因为它是非常的微细的关系，所以它也非常难以被察觉。
So the mind posture, whatever object it wishes.
这个心呢，也会往任何他希望的方向去。
Wise man, Cittan Rakhita Medavi. Wise man, you got your mind. The guarded mind will bring the bliss.
那个有智慧的人呢，会防护他的心，能够防护心的人呢，他就会得到那个喜悦。
Another paragraph is Duringama Ekachara Asariya Urasayan Ye Cittan Sanyamai Sandi Mokhandi Mara Bandana.
在另外一部经典呢，佛陀也说了另外一段话。
That also our Buddha preached the nature of the mind. That is Duringama Ekachara. Duringama the mind go wander far away.
在另外一部经典呢佛陀也有提到这个我们的心呢很散乱，它会非常的散乱，它会漂移到任何的地方。
Ekacara means wander alone or the mind arise one after another.
Ekacara 的意思呢，就是我们的那个心呢它会漂流、漂浮、游荡到任何的地方，徘徊在任何的地方。
Because we think we know all the objects simultaneously. This process is arising simultaneously, but according to Abhidhamma point of view, the mind nature is the process is rising one after another. Ekachara means.
Ekachara 的意思呢，就是比如说我们的心呢它可以同时的觉知很多的东西，但是其实呢，我们的心呢是一个接着一个的升起，一个接着一个的灭去，如此的那个这个方式来呈现。也因为我们的心的徘徊，所以我们能够觉察到四周围的任何的东西。
Asariyami, so immaterial or formless.
阿萨利亚呢的意思呢，就是无形的、无色的、没有物质的。
Guhasiyami, most of the mind, so arises in the cave or in the chamber of the hearts, depend on the so Hadaya elements.
Pardon, said.
Guhasiyami, Guha means that because most of the mind, except the five step of the 10 consciousness, other minds are arising inside the heart based on the heart Hadaya elements. Because of Asariyam, Guhasiyami, Guha means not like a cave. You really give it the metaphor only. In the heart, so based on the Hadaya element, most of the mind are rising. Because of our Buddha is Guhasiyam. The mind lines in the cave of, in the chamber of the heart.
我们的Sayadaw讲呢是说，我们的心呢虽然是通过那个五门眼耳鼻舌身五门呢，但是实际上我们的心真正的升起呢是在我们的心心的地方，就是我们的心脏的地方。
Ye Citta Sayamai Sandini want train the mind. Those who are training or taming the mind will liberate from the bondage of the trap of the Mara.
也因为一个人呢，如果是他在训练我们的心，在驯服我们的心呢，这个人呢就会解脱这个恶魔，这个魔所的那个束缚。
Ye Citta Sayamai Sandi Mokkandi Mara Pandan. Those who train or who tame the mind will liberate from the bondage of the Mara.
这个我们训练我们的心，任何训练我们的心的人，或者是降服我们的心的人呢，这个人呢就会从这个魔的束缚中解脱。
So these verses are mentioned in the Dhamma. Our Buddha teach what are the nature of the mind.
这个呢是佛陀在法句经里面所提到的关于我们的心的那个特性，我们的心的性质。
So our Buddha preached in this Vittupama Sutta for assembly of the clothes. So in that sutta, our Buddha, why he preached in this sutta, assembly of the clothes.
佛陀呢在那个Vittupama Sutta这个布衣的比喻经里面呢佛陀是这么做比喻的。
So our Buddha so gave the simile of metaphor of the mind and the clothes.
佛陀呢是以那个布衣呢作为心的比喻，我们的内心的比喻。
The Buddha said, the Blessed One said, suppose a clothes were the defiled and the strange, and in it daya dip it in some dye or others, it will look poorly dyed and impure in color because of the originally the cloth is dirty, also defiled, and the string. This cloth put in the color and to dyeing because originally dirty. So dyeing is the poor, not impure, not pure, impure. Like that way, our Buddha gave the simile.
佛陀做了一个比喻呢，关于这个布染布的那个比喻。如果这一块布呢，它本身就已经肮脏了，然后有一些那个有一点那个布的那个线啊都不好。如果是你拿这块有问题的布呢去染色的话呢，这块布染出来呢，它的那个颜色也是不好的。佛陀是如此的比喻。
Why is that? Buddha said also, Buddha asked the question to the disciple. Because of impure of the clothes, the quality of dye is not good.
佛陀也问当场的那个居士们信众们因为这块布本质上就是不好的，它本质上就不是很优良的一块布匹，所以我们染出来的那个布的颜色也是不好的。
Buddha said, so too, when the mind is defiled, so an unhappy destination may be expected.
也同样的呢，当我们的那个心是充满着烦恼的，我们只能够期盼不善不好的那个结果。
So Buddha please, Saiti, Sankiliti, Dukati, Patikinka, that is, Chaiti, Sankiliti. The mind, when the mind is defiled, so Dukati, and unhappy destinations, Patikinki, may be expected.
当我们的那个心呢是充满了烦恼呢，我们就会得到那个当我们的终点呢也会是不幸福不美满的那个终点。
So because of Dhamma is defiled, Dhamma is unwholesome mind. With the unwholesome mind, someone acts, the result will get there, not wholesome. That also, that is also the evil results.
当我们的那个心呢是充满了烦恼，当我们要行动的时候，我们的心是充满着烦恼，我们的心呢是充满着不善的话呢，我们这个行为所带来的结果呢，将会也是不善的、不圆满的。
That also you see in the Dhammapada, our Buddha preached to Yamakawaka, chapter of the prayer, Mano Pobingama Dhamma, Mano Sita Mano Maya, Manasachi Padotina, Pasadiwa Karodiwa, Tatona Dukha Manuiti, Chakawa Wakatopatan. Ma is the forerunner, Mano Pobingama, Mano Sita, Ma is the chief. Manomaya, all are mind mates. So Manasa Dotina, Pasadiwa Karadiwa. One act or speak with the evil minds. So because of doing or acting, speaking evil mind, the Tonan Dukha Manuiti, Chakawa Wakatobatan. So the result of the evil suffering will follow, look like the wheel follow the oxen, the pull the cut. So like that way, our Buddha preached in the Dhammapada also.
佛陀呢，在那个双论里面呢，也有提到，我们的心呢是领跑的，就是领先跑的，然后我们的心呢也是领导者。所以，如果是我们以那个不善的心作为开始的话呢，我们将会得到不善的结果，就像那个牛在牵着那个车子这样子。在佛陀在那个法句经里面也有说到同样的那个情况，做同样的比喻。
Here, commentator explain also Dokati. That Dokati means unhappy destination is two types also. Patipati Dokati and Kati Dokati.
在这个论师呢，也有提到两种不善。
What are the two types of Patipati Dokati and Kati Dokati mean? The practice, it can cause to the evil result, and Kati Dokati is the evil destinations.
这两种不善呢，第一个呢是不善的行为，然后第二种呢是不善的那个结局。
That also Patipati Dokati, the practice, the practice cause to the evil result also. Anagarika Patipati Dokati and Agarika Patipati Dokati and Anagariya Patipati Dokati also. Agariya Patipati Dokati and Anagariya Patipati Dokati. There are two types. The practice can cause to the evil result also. Agariya Patipati means layman practice, and Anagariya means so the bhikkhu practice of the evil result.
这个不善的行为呢，也可以分为两种，一种呢是在家众的不善的行为，第二种呢是出家众的那个不善的行为。
What is it? What are the Agariya Patipati mean? So as a layman, if they do an evil action, breaking the 5 precepts, or bodily or verbally evil action, if they practice 10 Ducharita Dhamma, so these are called Agariya Patipati Dokati. Because of practicing, so they will obtain so Kati Dokati, unhappy destination. There are 4 woeful states. That is the hell, animal, hells, ghosts, and the asura. One another type of the hells, the Peta. So because of that, as a layman, if they practice evil action, if they don't restrain this bodily and verbally mental action, because of that, because of the Patipati Dokati, so they will be reborn in the Dokati and Kati Dokati. They will be reborn in the evil destination, evil life.
这个如果是在家众呢，他的行为是破戒的，或者是他行了10不善道的10个不善法呢，他会这个行为的结果呢，就会让他引导他得到不善的结果。这不善的结果呢，就包括这个四恶道，就是地狱道、恶鬼道、畜生以及那个阿修罗道，这4恶道。
Also, Anagariya Patipati Dokati means that is for the bhikkhus. If the bhikkhu, they don't respect their according to our Buddha rule and regulation, because as our bhikkhu, so we're searching for the 4 requisites. If they're searching the 4 requisites unlawful, so these are called the Anagariya Patipati Dokati.
另一种不善的行为呢，是出家人的不善行为。这不善行为呢，它就有违背了佛陀所制定的戒律。这制定就比如说这个出家人呢，他以不正当的方式呢，去得取4支具的那个这些物件。
That also because of the bhikkhu practice the breaking the not refraining the Buddha teaching rule and regulation, searching for the 4 requisites unlawful. So because of that, when they breaking up of the body after death, they will be reborn So in the one of the four Buddha states.
也因为比丘或者是出家众呢，他们没有遵从佛陀所制定的戒律，以不如法的方式呢去取得四支具，在他们命终的时候呢，在死亡了之后呢，他们将会投身到四恶道里面。
Another one also, one of the teacher said is this doing the evil action is not in the future only. Really, in this very life also, sometimes because of breaking this evil action, also will get the present like evil result also. Not evil result also. Sometimes we will getting the regret and remorse also, because of the evil result is not past, not the future only. Sometimes it can get the present life also.
也因为出家众有的出家众呢，他们破了他们的戒，或者是毁犯了他们的戒呢，这个他们不只是得到了未来世的不善果报投身到四恶趣，在当下呢这一生呢，他们也会因为他们毁犯的这个佛陀所制定的戒律，也毁犯了佛陀的戒律呢，他们会升起悔恨心，所以他们这个得到的不善呢是这一世和未来世。
Because of that also in the Dhamma mentioned, Ida Sochati, Pesa Sochati, Papa Kari, Uyata Sochati, So Sochati, So Viganyati, Taitwa, Kamaki Lita, Matano. So in this life of present also, sorrow or regret or torment, future also, sorrow and regret and torment. Papa Kari, evil doer, he get the sorrow and regret and torment, both because of deswa karma kilesa matana, because of seeing that impure action or evil action, evil doer getting the regret and remorse, like they do our Buddha preach in the Dhamma Buddha also.
在法纪经里面呢，佛陀也有提到如果是毁犯了戒律的人呢，他今生呢，他会承受了那个后悔的那个心，他内心呢也会得到煎熬，在未来世呢，他也会得到煎熬，得到不善的果报如此，佛陀在法纪经里面这么说。
So in this Buddha Sutta, our Buddha preached another paragraph. If Bhikkhu suppose a clothes were pure and bright, and a dyer dip it in some dye or others, it will look well dyed and pure in the color.
然后在那个这个经典《瓦达苏大》里面呢，也提到说，如果这块布呢，它本质上是清净洁净品质很好的布匹呢，当我们拿去染色的时候呢，你将会得到很好很优良的那个布匹。
Why is it? Because of pure of the cloth. So then it will look well dyed and pure in the color.
为什么会这样呢？这就是因为它这个布匹的本质呢是清净的、干净的，所以染出来的这个布呢也会是很好看、很美妙、很美的。
Because of the purity of the clothes, it will look well dyed and pure in color.
就是因为这布匹的洁净的关系呢，干净的关系，所以那个染出来的颜色也是很美、很好看的。
So when the mind is so true, when the mind is undefiled, a happy destination may be expected.
同样的，当我们的心呢是没有烦恼的话呢，我们就会能够期待我们可以得到美好美妙的生活。
So when the mind is undefiled, when the mind is wholesome, a happy destination may be expected.
当我们的心呢是没有烦恼是善的，是好的，这样子未来我们就会期待得到善的去向。
Buddha preached, "Iwa meva ko bhikkhave, shaiti asankilekti sukati padikinkha." That is, in the same way, above translation, so too, not Iwa meva. So take the asankilekti. When the mind is undefiled, sukati, a happy destination may padikinkha may be expected.
佛陀呢，在经典就提到说当我们的内心是没有烦恼的，清净洁净是善的呢，我们就会得到善的终点，善的目的，得到善的生活。
The happy destination is not in future only, so in this present life also. So good result can be expected.
这个好的生活，快乐的那个生活，快乐的终点呢这个不只是在未来是可以得到，而这一世当下呢，我们就可以得到这种这个快乐的美妙的，得到祝福的那个生活，得到这样的生命。
That also look like the above paragraph. Patipati sukati and kati sukati. Patipati sukati means so the practice of wholesome, and also kati sukati means happy destinations. You understand? 这段Sayadaw, you mind to explain on this? Patipati sukati means the practice of the wholesome. The practice, it will give the good result. And kati sukati is the happy destination. This kati means the destination. Sukati means happy. A happy destination. This is kati sukati. Another is patipati sukati is the practice of the happy results.
Sayadaw 在解释呢同样的那个刚才上一段话所讲的呢，同样的是，就是当我们在进行这个善的行为的时候呢，在造作善的业的时候呢，我们得到的呢也是善的这个结局，善的生命。
That also Athakatha, the commentator mentioned, Agariya patipati sukati and Anagariya patipati sukati. Agariya means the layman, the practice obtaining the good result, and Anagariya means the bhikkhu, the practice to get the happy result.
这里呢，Sayadaw也提到有两种善的行为，一种有两类善的行为，一种是由一种是由在家人所实践的善的行为，另外一种呢是由出家人所实践的善的行为。
So Agariya patipati sukati means as a lay life, so at least they can restrain the 5 precepts. Sometimes in the Uposatha day, they practice the Uposatha Sila, and also they do they perform the lay-like responsibility of father, mother, responsibility of son and daughter. So according to the 38 blessing, Mangala Sutta, how to practice the lay life to get the blessing. Like that way, if the layman perform this wholesome action, this is the Agariya patipati sukati. Surely they will get the good result, and also surely these laymen, they will be reborn in the one of the wholesome celestial realm or human realms. 一种善的行为呢，是由
在家人所实践进行的。就比如说这个善行呢是持戒、持5戒，或者是持8戒，或者是他们执行他们在身为俗家在家众的那个职务，比如说侍奉父母，父母，然后善待屈儿之类的，就像那个吉祥经里面所提到的38种吉祥。如果是这个在家众呢，他执行这个职务的时候呢，他未来呢他今生和未来世呢都会得到善的那个结局，善的果报。这个善的果报呢，就比如说是可以投身到其中一个天界。
Anagariya Patipati Sukitimi, that is for the bhikkhu. For the bhikkhu to practice getting the Anagariya means as a bhikkhu for homeless life. So the practice to get the happy result.
另外一个呢，就是由出家众所实践进行的那个善行这个称为 Anagariya。
Agariya means home life, Anagariya means the homeless life.
Agariya 是称为在家世俗的那个生活 ，Anagariya 呢就称为出家无家的那个生活。
As the Anagariya, homeless life, as a bhikkhu or samanera or siali or bhikkhuni or, so they must practice according to our Buddha teaching, rule and regulations.
在身为出家的生命呢，进行出家的生命呢，你就比如说比丘、比丘尼、沙弥尼，他们呢都必须执行他们必须进行他们的那个职务，就比如说他们必须遵守佛陀所定下的戒律。
Also, if it is possible, they should practice the Tutinga 13 austerity.
如果是可能的话呢，他们也应该要进行那个头陀行13种头陀行 Dhamma。
Also, they must practice the that is 38 samatha meditation, because what really 40 meditation samatha meditation object, but because aloka and akasa and white kasina are same, sometimes they count the 38 also. So bhikkhu must practice one of the 38 calm meditations also.
的出家众呢，他们也必须修学这个38种那个38种这个禅法，或者是38种业处，或者是40种业处。
Also must practice vipassana also systematically.
他们也必须修学这个观禅，有系统的修学观禅。
That way only these homeless people, homeless life, as a bhikkhu or siali or nun, or they can be reborn in the future human life or deva realms, or according to attainment of their calm meditation, their concentration, they can be reborn in one of the Dhamma realms.
也因为他们如果是出家众，他们实践进行他们的职务呢，他们也修学这个止禅和观禅呢，根据他们的止禅的那个程度，他们也会投身到天界去，就比如说可以投身到梵天界。
If they are able to practice calm meditation and vipassana, and so if they attain then anagami, they can be reborn as one of the 5 jiva abodes.
如果是他们那个在修学止禅或者是他们在观禅的时候，他们得到出国呢，他们也可以投身到5净居天的其中一个天界。
So because of practicing their Patipati they can gain their Kati Sukhati. Because of they practicing their Patipati Sukhati, they practice the wholesome practice. So therefore, they can be reborn there, happy destination, one of these happy destination.
也因为他们修学这个进行呢，这个善的行为呢，这个善的法，所以呢，他们也能够依据这个善的行为呢，投身到得到善的果报。
Therefore, also in the Dhammapada, our Buddha mentioned so Mano Bubingama Dhamma, Mano Sita, Mano Maya, Manasachi, Pasanina, Pasatiwa, Karotiwa, the Tona Sukha Manuiti. Sayawa Anapaini. Ma is the forerunner. Ma is the chief. Ma is the chief. All are mind mates. One who acts or speaks with the pure mind. Because of doing the pure mind, so happiness will follow. Look like the shadow. So like that way, our Buddha preached in the Dhammapada.
那个佛陀在法句经里面呢也有提到说我们的心呢是领跑者，我们的心呢是主人，我们的心呢所有的一切呢都是由我们的心而造作的。所以当我们在身体的行为，在于那个身口和意的行为上呢是纯正是善的我们呢也会得到善的那个结果，善的结局。这个呢就像是引子的随行。
Also not in the future only. In this very life also, a person who had act so wholesome action, surely he will gain the happiness.
这个呢也不只是这个这个善的果报呢，也不只是在未来世才会得到。当我们在实践进行这个善法的时候呢，我们当下呢就会已经得到这个善法的利益。
Because of that also, ida modati, picture modati, kata punyo, ubiyata modati, so modati, so modati, deswa, kama ustuti matano. That means so. In this life also, happy and delight. In the future also, happy and delight. So, as the doer of the wholesome, kata punyo, a person who perform the merit. So, both here and the future and delightful, and also more and more delight, and also because of seeing his pure action, you will be more delight. Like that we mention in the Dhammapada.
另外，法句经呢也有提到说，我们这一世呢，因为我们所做的善行，我们所造的善业呢，我们这一世呢也会得到善的果报，善的那个得到喜悦的生活。未来世呢，我们也会得到善的果报，善的那个喜悦的生活。
Because of that, we as our Buddha disciple, we should know. What are the nature of the mind? How to train our mind? How to purify our mind? We should know systematically according to our Buddha teaching.
也因为这个原因呢，我们身为佛弟子呢，我们应该要知道如何的去训练我们的心，如何的去修学来亲近我们的心。
That also, you may remember one of the verse. In the Dhammapada and our Buddha teaching, really how to train and how to train our mind. That is, sabba papasa akarana, kusalacha, upasamada, sachikta priyotapana, etan buddhana sasana. Really, sabba papasa akarana. Refrain from all evil actions, kusalacha, upasamada, generation and the maintenance of wholesome actions, Satchita Priyotapan, purify and discipline one's own mind. So these are the all Buddha's teaching.
在法句经里面呢，也有提到也有提到说如何的去训练我们的心，如何的去降服我们的心这个法句经就是这么说诸恶莫作，众善奉行，自净其意，是诸佛教。
So really, sabab papasa akarana, refrain from all evil actions. Upasambada, so generation and the maintenance wholesome actions.
这个夏多所诵念的这两句巴利语呢第一段呢就是提到诸恶莫作的这个部分，然后第二段呢就提到众善奉行的这个部分。
Sachita priyotapana, that is the purifies and the disciplines one's own mind.
第三段呢就是这个呢夏多就提示说教导说我们要清净我们的心，自净我们清净我们的心自净其意这个部分。
Itam Buddhana Sasana. These are Buddhas, not one Buddha, all the Buddha's teaching.
这个呢就是所有的佛陀的教导，而不只是我们的乔达摩佛的教导。
That also commentator mention is that is to purifying the one mind also from this Anguttara Nikaya he take the reference that is Baba Salamita Bhikkhave Chaitan Tenchakho Agantukehi Upekilesehi Upekiletan Tan Asutawa Pututano Yathabutan Napajanadi Tasma Asutavato Pututanata Chitta Bhavana Natiti Vatami. So that meaning is that is Pabasara Mita Bhikkhave Chaitan. Luminous Bhikkhu is the mind. Luminous Bhikkhu is the mind. The mind is the luminous.
Luminous.
Yes, luminous. Luminous. Luminous, bright, but shined.
Oh. Sorry, Shadow, I cannot get it. 在那个清净，在如何清净我们的心呢？佛陀在那个安古达拉尼嘎亚里面有提到如何的清净我们的心。
Tinchako akandukehi upekilesehi upekiletan. But it is defiled by the adventitious or incoming defilements. It is defiled by the adventitious or incoming defilements. So the mind is defiled.
我们的心呢，受到的烦恼呢，是因为那个烦恼的升起。
So, the asutawa putujano yathabhuta napajanadi, the uninstructed worldlings. So, asutawa putujano, so yathabhuta napajanadi, does not understand this as it really is.
Sorry, Shadow.
Yeah, no problem.
Shadow, you can continue first. Shadow, I get the whole idea that I will.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
The uninstructed worldlings does not understand this as it really is. Therefore, I say, Vadami. So that for the uninstructed worldly, there is no development of the minds. So Utu Janata, Citta Bhavana Nati, because the uninstructed worldly, he doesn't know how to develop the mind, how to purify the mind, because he doesn't know him. So he cannot pure his mind. Really, our original mind is pure and bright and shining, but because temporarily, akanukami. So, in advantageous or incoming defilement arising, the mind is defined. So, as the uninstructed worldly being, Utujana, he don't know, he doesn't know what to do to purify the mind. So he cannot get the liberation. He cannot liberate it in that defilement saturations.
OK， 就是因为我们一般的世俗的人呢，我们的心呢都是没有受过训练，也没有得到任何的那个修学的指示也不懂如何去脱离，所以我们的心呢是充满着烦恼的。我们本质上的心呢也是因为我们本质上的心是清净的，但是当那个烦恼升起的时候呢，我们不懂如何的去清净它，不懂得如何去摒除这些烦恼，驱除这些烦恼。如此呢这是我们世俗那个世俗的一般的人的那个情况。
Another paragraph is Papasara midam bhikkhave citam tinchako agandukehi upekelesehi vipamuktam tan suttawa ariya savako yathabhutam pajanati tasma suttavato ariya savakassa citta bhavana attiti vadami. That meaning is Papasara midam bhikkhave citam. Luminous bhikkhu is the mind, but it is so defiled by the adventitious defilements. The instructed noble disciple understand this as it really is. Therefore, I say that for the instructed worldly disciple, instructed noble disciple, there is development of the mind.
Sorry, Sayadaw, do you mind to read?
Papasara midam bhikkhave citam. Luminous bhikkhu is the mind. Tinchako agandukehi upekelesehi vipamuktam. So, but it is defiled by the adventitious defilement. So, the noble disciples understand this as it really is. Therefore, so the instructed noble disciple, so he is developed his mind, how to liberate his defilement.
出家的比丘呢，或者是已经得到禅修方法或的比丘呢，或者是出家众呢，他们就当他们的烦恼升起，他们的内心被烦恼所污染的时候呢，他们知道如何的去清净他的心，以什么方法去清净他们的心。
Really, Papasara midam bhikkhave citam means the Papasara, the luminous mind, pure mind, is the Bhovinga Citta. Bhovinga Citta means the life continuance.
这个sorry, Sayadaw.
The luminous mind means the Bhovinga mind. Life continuance.
Sayadaw 刚才有提到那个我们的心相续流 Bhavanga mind.
Yeah, because Bhovinga mind is originally pure, and really the mind is no light or no brightness. that also metaphor only.
然后Sayadaw也提到呢，我们的那个心相续流呢，本质上呢是清净的。
Why Buddha say that this the mind is luminous or bright? Because of our mind produces these particles. So when the mind produces the particle, the consciousness born particle also, there are 8 elements. Earth element, water element, fire element, wind element, color, odor, and the taste and nutriments. So nutrition. So in this particle, so because of as a human being, Bhavangama is wholesome mind. This wholesome mind produces the particle, the color is bright. In that particle, fire element produces a new generation one after another. That particle also bright and shining. Because of that, so the particle produced by the mind, and in this particle, fire element produce the temperature particle. Their color are bright and shining. They are who our Buddha said, Bhavanga mind clearness or Bhavanga mind brightness. Really, the mind is more color, as a metaphor only.
It's going out or
Bhavanga mind. Bhavanga. What is the Bhavanga mind? Later I will explain.
Okay.
这个Sayadaw就提到呢，说为什么我们的心呢会是那个会明亮、会洁净呢？这个原因呢，是因为我们的心呢会产生色法，然后色法里面呢有8种色法，里面就有地水火风色香味识数还有命根，还有地水火风色香味识数这8种色法，然后它所产生的那个明亮呢，它是因为我们的那个心里面的那个火界，它火界呢，它会生1代、2代、3代，如此的生下去，所以如此的繁衍，所以它就会产生光亮。
Because Bhavanga is as a human being, so you see, near of the death, a person near of the death, they see the one of the 3 signs. Action of the object or future destination, that is called the karma. Action, the action of the sign and the future destination, that is karma nimitta, kriti nimitta. One of the 3 signs, seeing, and after that, chuti chaita, that consciousness, and the being passed away, and he rebirth in the new existence. This is called the rebirth linking consciousness, because of link to life, previous and present life. This first mind movement is called the rebirth linking consciousness. But this time, check that.
这个Sayadaw有提到呢关于这个Bhavanga有分心呢在一个人他临终的时候呢，他会根据他的业相那个业相或其他的业呢而投生，在他的死亡心产生之后所产生死亡心升起，然后死亡心灭去，然后接下来升起的心呢将会是那个结生心。结生心升起，然后结生心灭去，然后接下来的那个心呢的呈现都是以有分心的那个形式出现。
As the one life, Bhavanga is can arise once only. Because of that, Bhavanga is taking the function to align the fetus. This after that, Padistan is take that developing consciousness. Next mind is called the Bhavanga mind. Because of what in that, because of the life caused to this, unlike this fetus, so this mind is arising. That's called the Bhavanga mind, the factor of the life.
这个在我们的生命结束之后，下一世的结生呢，第一个心是那个结生心，在结生心之后呢，我们所升起的心呢，都称为有分心。这有分心，它会延续在我们 会延续我们的生命，在它会不断的延续我们的生命，只要知道有其他的心事的升起，所以这个有分心呢，它也称为心那个生命之流或者是心相续流。
So this Bhavangama is taking the function to alive our to alive the one beings, beings. So normally this Bhavangama is taking the function of the between the two process also, not to cut as a linkage also.
那个有分心的那个作用呢，它除了是延续维持我们的生命的那个相续之外呢，它本身呢也有一个作用，就是在两个心识的升起和灭去之间呢，它作为辅助的作用，也衔接的作用。
Between the two process, so not to cut the light, Bhavangama is taking the.
在两个心识的之间呢，它因为我们的两个心识的升起和灭去，在另外一个心识还没有升起之前呢，这个有分心呢就作为补助来填补这个空隙，直到下一个心识的升起。
As the human being also, when he is sleeping time also, because of not impinging any object, Bhavangama is taking the function also.
在一个人在睡觉的时候呢，我们所延续的心呢，也是有分心在维持着我们的生命。因为我们在睡觉的时候呢，我们的眼、耳、鼻、舌、身呢都没有受到外界的撞击，所以就没有其他的心升起。也因为这个原因我们的心是由有分心作为所升起而延续的。
So as a being, after living also. At the end of the life, this Bhavangama is taking the function, Chuti Chaita, that consciousness also.
在我们的身为人或者是身为一个生命呢，在我们的生命将近终结的时候，我们的生命呢也是由这个有分心作为延续，而这个命中的有分心呢就被称为那个死亡心。
Because of that, according to Abhidhamma teaching, so rebirth consciousness, Bhavanga consciousness, Chuti consciousness. So these three mind objects are same.
在根据阿毗达摩的观点呢，我们的死亡心、我们的结生心和有分心呢，这三个心的那个性质是同样的，是一样的。
The object is near of the death. One has seen one of the sign. This is the object of rebirth consciousness, Bhavanga consciousness, and death consciousness.
在一个人命中的时候呢，他会见到的那些业相呢，这些呢都是因为我们的那个都被称为呢死亡心、结生心或者是有分心。
Because of that, also one of the teachers said, one life is rebirth consciousness, Bhavanga consciousness, and Chuti Chaita. That is called one life.
一个生命也有老师说呢，一个生命呢就是由死亡心、由有分心、由结生心所连接的，这个呢被称为一个生命期。就是升起的时候是结生心，期间是有分心，然后在命中的时候呢是死亡心。
Really, this Bhavangama is pure because as a human being, so because of wholesome mind, he reborn as a human being. So therefore, this Bhavangama is pure mind. Also, this is resultant consciousness. Because of past life, wholesome action, so this mind arising is called also no akusala, no kusala, abhyakhata, neutral mind also. 这个心呢，它本质上也是
就是它本质上没有不善，它也没有善，它就是一个果报的升起，一个在人这边，人的生命呢，它是因为过去世的善业的呈现，因此它这一世死亡性升起的时候所呈现的善业，引导他下一世的劫生身为人，所以这个呢也可以称为善的那个心。这个有分心本质上是没有善也没有恶，它就是中舍的特质。
Also, because of this wholesome mind, the resultant mind, produce the particle. These particles are clear and bright and shiny. In that particle, fire element produce the new generation also, pure and bright and shiny. Therefore, that is called the Govinda mind clearness. This mind is luminous.
也因为这个有分心它本身是善的，然后它由那个火界所升起的火界不断的繁衍，一代、两代、三代的繁衍呢，它也因为这个行为它产生的光亮，它这个产生的光亮呢是清净明洁的光亮。
Sometimes also this going of mind clearness, they call it mind do also. They say that because other is eye do, ear do, nose do, tongue do, body do, but this going of mind, sometimes they say that mind does.
有的时候，这个有分心呢，它会产生的那个光亮呢，它产生的捷径呢，它产生的那个光被称为我们这个我们这个心的升起sorry， 我重复这一次有的时候呢这个有分心呢，它会产生光亮，然后它所产生的光亮呢，我们也把这个有分心称为心门。就比如说，我们有眼门、耳门、鼻门、舌门眼耳鼻舌身意门所以这个心門呢，就是有分心这个部分。
Because of this mind is always arising, so sometimes also it's called the host consciousness. Host means that look like the house owner. He is the English like host, who is the owner of the house. Yeah. Host consciousness. Other consciousness are guest only, temporary only.
有的时候呢这个有分心呢也被称为那个主人家，然后其他的那个新的升起呢，它也只是附属的那个客人这样子那个主人家呢就是这个一家之主，而其他的那个心呢只是那个伴随或者是客人这样的比喻。
Govinda is originally really pure and clear, but because of unwise attention, temporarily unwholesome mind are entering and interrupting again and again, the mind is defined.
我们的有分心呢，本质上是纯洁和明净的，但是因为我们有不如理作意所以我们就会升起这些烦恼不善的心。
So really, the mind is pure. So this going, therefore, we must understand. So what are the nature of the mind, how they arising, how to break down these three completeness, and how to remove the defilement is maybe we should talk tomorrow.
这个我们的那个心如何升起呢？然后如何去分辨，然后如何去观看这三个秘籍这些我们都将会由明天继续讲解。
So at this time, I'd like to invite Sayadaw in leading us to make aspirations and sharing of merits, please. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Cittavisuddhi sambadam punya sambadam Sabbe Deva Anumodantu Sava Sampatti Sediya Iddavata
Vata Chami
Sambadam Punya Sambadam Sabbe Buddha Anumodantu Sava Sampatti Sediya Iddavata Chamihi Sambadam Punya Sambadam Sabbe Satta Anumodantu Sava Sampatti Sediya Idami Nyatina Hotu Sukhita Hontu Nyatayo Idami Nyatina Hotu Sukhita Hontu Nyatayo Idami Nyatina Hotu Sukhita Hontu Nyatayo Idami Punya Asawekaya Wahotu Idami Punya Nibbanasa Pichayo Hotu Mama Punya Vaga Sabba Sattana Bhajini Te Sabbe Me Sama Punya Vaga Lavandu Sadhu 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 Echitam Patitam Tumsham Kipamiwa Samijatu Sabbi Purentu Sinkapa Chando Panaraso Yacha Sabbi Tiyo Vivajantu Sabbaro Govinasatu Mati Bhavantundraya Sukhi Dikayu Goboa Abhivadana Silesa Nixam Vutta Vajayino Chattaro Dhamma Vadanti Ayu Vano Sukhambalam Ayu Arogya Sampatti Sagga Sampatti Mevacha Ato Nirvana Sampatti Iminati Samijatu
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you again, Sayadaw, for your teaching. Thank you, Bante. Thank you, Sujang, for your interpretation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And also thanks to our co-hosts, UBEF and PATVDH Singapore. And